Welcome back to the Roxy here on Mohegan Sun Fight Night USA. 4 rounds of heavyweight boxing. James Clancy against Danny Sheehan is next. Now let's head right up to the ring announcer, Bill Carpenter.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next bout is scheduled for 4 rounds of boxing in the heavyweight division. Your referee for this bout is John Zab Zablocki. Introducing the red corner, he's wearing gold trunks. This fighter weighed in at 200 pounds even. This longtime New England favorite climbs through the ropes tonight as a professional for the 35th time. He lives and trains in the City of Champions, Brockton, Massachusetts. Introducing Dynamite Danny Sheehan. Danny Sheehan. His opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, is wearing the red trunks trimmed in white. He tipped the scales at exactly 230 pounds. His unblemished professional record shows 2 wins with no losses. Fighting out of Watertown, Massachusetts, by way of County Clare, Ireland, here is Irish Jimmy Clancy. Jimmy Clancy.
All right, both fighters. Come on, guys, take the road block. Road block, guys, first.
Referee Zab Zablocki with final instructions.
Danny, Jimmy, again, let me caution you guys again, in case of a knockdown, go immediately to the neutral corner. When I tell you to break, I expect you to break clean and step back. Are there any questions from the red corner? Any questions from the blue corner? All right, touch them up, fellas. Good luck.
4 rounds.
Here we go for the heavyweights now. Jimmy Clancy with a little bit of a hometown edge here, you could tell. In his 3rd pro fight, as he comes in here against Sheehan. Danny Sheehan's one of those guys who just refuses to go down. This guy will take the shots and deal them back.
We have the hands of stone and Roberto Duran. Here we have the head of stone.
The head of stone in the gold trunks.
He's as tough as they come.
Jimmy Clancy in the red trunks. A slightly unorthodox style at times from Dan Sheehan.
Sheehan's a guy who came up fighting as a middleweight, super middleweight, light heavyweight, moved up in weight class, and you'd think that when a guy who's not so large in stature, that he wouldn't have success at the higher weights, wouldn't be able to hang with these guys, would be stopped more often than he is. And again, testament to his toughness. Never really stopped. Danny Sheehan's a guy who can go the distance with anybody.
Interesting how in the last clinch when they came together, he was slow almost in his punches. Now he picks it up. It's just interesting watching him. How the speeds are changing, and he still seems to be getting comfortable up there right now, Danny.
Oh yeah. He's just got to get his sea legs underneath him, and then he'll be able to do work. And the way in which Dan Sheehan does his work.
Almost looks as if he maybe throws a test punch or two because it doesn't come with a whole lot of steam behind it.
Sheehan has never been a guy who goes out there and is going to knock you out with one punch. He's more of an accumulation type of a fighter. He tries to wear you down, throws a lot of punches, very busy.
Jimmy Clancy seems more content to wait in this moment for his opening.
Well, that's actually one of the points which Danny Sheehan would want to accentuate here, is the fact that Clancy is a very orthodox fighter, does things by the book. You're not going to see things that are at all unorthodox or uncommon from Jimmy Clancy. He is a fighter that's more of a textbook fighter.
And to watch Danny Sheehan there, he knew that he was throwing his head into Clancy's body, and he even said, "My bad, my bad, it's okay."
Hands off, Jimmy. What hands?
Clancy just content to work the body for the time being.
Well, that should definitely be something that he focuses on here.
Step back.
Do you find guys like this, they walk in knowing how much they want to go to the body, or do they have an idea and then start to shift and change as the round goes on?
I think they try to come into a fight with a game plan as far as, well, okay, I'm going to go to the body. But then once they get in there, they really have to have focused on that diligently in their training, or else they're just not going to instinctually go down there. Oh, now that was a hard right hand. That was a very, very hard shot that Clancy landed in close.
And Clancy still pounding away at the body, getting in a couple of good right hands.
Hopefully we have our guys in the truck catch that one on tape, because that was a hard right hand. And you could see Dan Sheehan losing his mouthpiece on that shot, not going down, not showing that he's hurt at all.
The Referee John Zablocki stops the fight momentarily. Mouthpiece is in, and here we go in the waning seconds of the first round between these two.
Look at Sheehan getting animated. That's how he is.
End of the first round. We'll come back and animate round 2 right here in the bout between Clancy and Sheehan.
Cut therapy? No doubt.
Ed, who's better than our guys in the truck, capturing that beautiful right hand by, wow, what a hard shot that was. Dan Sheehan just sucking that one up, taking it right on the chin. Here we take a look at it from a different angle. Dan Sheehan then coming back. Wow. It's some very good action there. Hard right hand landed by Jimmy Clancy. Sheehan able to take it, showing that chin.
Second round, and if you look at Sheehan's face already, you catch the cheek right below the left eye. And he's already starting to show some irritation. He took a couple of real good shots there. Clancy pretty much unmarked at this point.
Well, that's exactly where that shot landed.
All right, break. Step back. Don't punch. Good job.
Well, you know, Jimmy Clancy, no lightweight.
Clancy just much more of a bull as he almost strides in there, nearly flat-footed in weights. He's very deliberate as he walks in.
Yeah, he's not at all a mover, very flat-footed and deliberate.
Step back.
Sheehan's best work in this fight is going to be to continue to dance, which he tried to do there in the first round. Let's just keep the feet moving and be able to see if he can dance away from Clancy.
Yeah, Sheehan's really got to put the combinations together. Sheehan's got to jump on. He's got to jump on Jimmy Clancy right now. Clancy's looking for a little bit of a breather here, taking a step back. That's where Sheehan has to do his work. You don't want to let Jimmy Clancy plant his feet, move forward. He's a heavier guy. Tactically, that's a mistake.
Isn't it fair to say, too, that when you get in close, when your heads come together, you look for that fatigue sign. Even then you can tell when the opposing fighter is fatigued. You listen to how he's breathing and how he's acting.
Absolutely. And, you know, in that sequence a few seconds ago, Sheehan could see that in Clancy, but chose not to punch.
With the left that backs Sheehan up, and
Sheehan looking out to the crowd in response to their oohs and ahs, saying that was nothing.
When you have the plotting style of one guy and the moving style of another, who really gets an advantage here between those two styles?
Well, I mean,
if everything else is equal.
If everything else is equal, which it's not, Jimmy Power. Well, then the advantage typically would go to the mover. However, in this case, it's really not an equal comparison.
Hey, Brett, don't punch! Dude, just keep that left hand off the back of his neck, okay? Don't hold the box.
John Zablocki giving Clancy a warning about the glove of the back of the head.
Guys, come on.
It seems as if Clancy's just hanging for a little while. He's just sitting back and he's resting for a little. He's waiting to take his shots.
Hey, Brett, don't punch!
Don't necessarily push the fight.
Clancy being patient. Maybe a little too patient.
Now that's a good point, because there is a point where you reach. You don't want him to be so patient.
No, you definitely don't want Clancy to be patient here. He's the bigger guy. He's fighting the smaller fighter in Dan Sheehan. You have to press. You have to press.
Halfway through this fight goes 4 rounds of the heavyweights, and we're back for round 3 right here on CN8.